That one, you look like a little kid stirring up their cereal, and they got no more
Man,
clean bowls.
hold on, y'all. I'm tagging my main page because I'm suspended of fucking again. They get on my fucking
How'd you
nerves
get
with this shit.
suspended this time?
But you don't not keep her fucking comments to herself.
No, I told y'all. I think
What
on the
you do?
last show when I was in the sex group and I made the comment and said that I squirt up a nigga nose like a nasal spray.
That's
That's
terrible.
why you suspended.
But
Like that.
everybody else was saying shit like that though. The original post said, "How do y'all be finding these people that make you nut off head?" They didn't get suspended for that. The person that shared it didn't get suspended. They said, "Yeah, I squirtle, and all that." They didn't get suspended. Motherfuckers, yeah, I drowned in the pussy. They didn't get suspended. But guess who got suspended?
You are a habitual offender.
You are a repeat offender, fam.
I was like, fam. That's why I like, bro. I'm starting to realize that, like, once you become a habitual offender,
They just gonna slap you
you don't
regardless.
get no more warrant. Like, you don't get no more. Hey, my bad. You don't get no more my bads.
Bro, they don't
They slap
give a
30
fuck about
days
nothing.
ASAP.
All right. Sorry, y'all. I had to tag my Mimi Dinkins page because I can't go live from that page. And I hate it because when I'm suspended there, I can't even put like I went to share something in the Hoecially Awkward group from the Mimi LaShawn page. And why you know about this where they block you from doing shit. And I'm
Yes,
like, I'm not even connected.
they restrict all your pages, even if you're not connected.
Yeah.
Because as you see, I thought I was bike.
You said eggnog finna tear our ass up. No, I'm good. I'm not lactose intolerant. I don't have them problems. Now
I'm
this nigga maybe.
I'm off tomorrow.
Yeah. I don't have them problems. Oh, you
So
wanna go eat tomorrow? Oh
I,
no. You let me tell you, but all right, so let me introduce myself first before we get into this. But if this is your first time joining us, I want to welcome you to the Hoecially Awkward podcast. Thank you for joining us this week. I'm your host and favorite motivational speaker, Mimi, some 100, or Comer Walker if you're nasty. I am joined by my co-host. We got the narcissist pod guy, Juan pod guy, Fresh, whatever the fuck he's going by this week.
nog dog, because we drinking eggnog.
Whatever, dude.
Wait, what they
And
call you
Mr.
last
Tone
night, bro?
Deaf, both gentlemen of the Deaf Fresh Show. Make
Doesn't
sure you
matter what
catch
they
their
called me
pod
last night.
live on Saturdays. So going to this eating thing, right? So I went to Sobelman's for the first time.
How'd you like it?
It was good. Like, remember I was talking to y'all about like a Bloody Mary, and we had Tommy comment and letting me know where I could go. So I'm like, all right, we went to go see Spider-Man. Excellent fucking that
Spider-Man.
movie was amazing, by the way.
I'm Spider-Man.
I don't do spoilers. I don't even honestly, I don't watch previews and shit when I can help it. I like to completely be, surprised by the shit that I see in the movie. And I don't like to be disappointed when they show you shit on the previews that they don't even put in the movie.
Yeah, because
Avengers, Hulk. Because they definitely
you
made it
you're
seem like
not
he was
gonna
in
let that go, are you?
No, I'm pissed because they showed that nigga the preview like he was just wrecking shit in Wakanda, and that nigga was in a suit because he got his ass beat. I'm still mad about that. But anyway,
Thanos beat the shit out of Hulk
yeah.
on that
So
shit.
we went to North Shore, and Sobelman's is out there. So I'm like, all right, you know what? Looked up the menu. I'm not really a burger person, but if I'm in the mood for it, then I'll fuck with it. So I looked up the menu real quick because this nigga don't eat shit but fucking chicken strips and fries. Jelly bean is damn near the same way. If it's food and it's dead on the plate, she'll eat it. So
Not dead
I
on the
knew she
plate.
was good. So I really wanted to try Bloody Mary there. So wine was like just taken aback because when they brought my Bloody Mary,
The fucking burger on the fucking thing.
yeah, it had like a cheeseburger slider on it, had the celery and big
Shrimp,
ass pickle, shrimp,
some
lemon, like
sausage, and some cheese. There was a cucumber in that motherfucker.
yeah, like
Yeah,
it was
Bloody
a whole,
Mary
but
come with whole
those
meals.
are like the little garnishes that they have. But that motherfucker was amazing. Mom was like, "Well, what does it taste like?" I'm like, "It's basically an alcoholic V8." I mean, that's what it is. My taste buds now, as I'm older, I can actually tolerate it, but it's not nasty.
You fucking with VA?
I mean, I used to drink the V8 fruit juice. What was V8 Splash? Is that what it was called?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was drinking
They
those.
still, them motherfuckers still moving units too. Shout out
Are
to V.
they? They still
Shout
like
out to
those?
VA. Mm-hmm.
But anyway, our server was fucking amazing, y'all. Like, she was on it. She was extremely bubbly and friendly because Reed thought that we wouldn't go get served because we was black over there, and we were the only black
I
people in the
thought
building.
we was just gonna die. I thought it was just that. This was
Well,
the
I
end of the
mean,
line.
okay, so it took a little journey because GPS was on that bullshit. Google Maps kind of they wasn't really accurate on where to tell me to go, so they let me drive past it, and then we was all in these nice ass neighborhoods. It looked like some get out shit. The houses was nice, and they were all in awe. But I'm like, bro, I don't want nobody coming
You
out.
know what I thought of as soon as we pulled up?
What?
Celebrity houses at night. Will Smith is a genius. He was before his time.
Well, it gave you like that Home Alone vibe, like how all the houses were, like how big and shit they were, with all like the Christmas lights and shit. And they were like, well, we don't want nobody, come out with no shotgun and shit. I'm like, honestly, with this neighborhood, I can almost guarantee you that if we parked the car and walked up to a house, we could walk right in. Like those neighborhoods, like they don't even lock their fucking doors.
We should have knocked on doors to see if Giannis stayed out there.
Yeah, but
because apparently Brooke Lopez does.
Well,
he don't make as much money as Giannis.
The dude with all the Barada properties, I think he stays somewhere out there.
Yeah. Or you know what? That's probably where when niggas rent Airbnbs and be here, this is probably where they send you.
Yeah. But anyway, so we finally get in. We order. I get my Bloody Mary. I order my burger. Everybody get their food, and we have this amazing server. Like, she was on it. Like I said, she had a very bubbly personality. She was nice. She was coming back refilling shit without us having to flag her down and hey, excuse me, can we get, like, she come by, see your cup empty. Oh, hey, weren't you drinking this? Pour you up. Good. Excellent fucking service. Guess who didn't tip?
I ain't gotta guess, nigga. The people who know me know that I just don't.
Since when?
When I do not have cash in my pocket, I'm not tipping off my debit card. I just don't.
You are a very trash individual. A very trash individual.
I usually have cash when I'm going somewhere, like out to eat at least, so I can tip.
You already knew what we was on.
I was also under the influence too.
No, you just a trash individual. So I made sure that I used wine as a teaching moment for my kids to never be that person. Like, never.
But I'm not that person all the time. See, it's niggas who don't tell the whole story. That's what's wrong with.
You just said that you don't do it. And that's why I said since when. Because you've always, so that, because we actually had like, if the service was like mediocre and she wasn't on her shit, it wouldn't have been nothing. But the fact that she was really, really doing her job and she was on her shit.
But it's just a preference of mine. I just don't like to tip off my debit card.
They ain't go talking about it's Christmas time. Motherfucker, she's working during Christmas time for $2-something an hour and depending on tip.
It's Christmas time
though. You're a bum. But anyway, how was y'all weekend?
I hung out with you. I went to see Spider-Man.
That was stupid.
Would you like to go get something to eat tomorrow? I'm free. I'm off.
I mean, do I need to take you to get cash first so you can tip our server if she's good?
Yeah, I would appreciate it. I like to have cash to tip.
Be embarrassing me in public. I tipped, by the way, because we had split bills. But yeah, we could do that.
You're a horrible person, bro.
So
I am like, man, just old habits die hard. I guess I kind of get used to it because when I go out with Lil Baby, she be looking at me funny if I don't tip. But
she should.
But when I know we finna go somewhere that will require
she should. Like,
I have cash because I know that she gonna look at me funny if I don't tip.
And me, I'm one of those people. I don't like odd, weird ass amounts on my card, so I don't have a problem tipping on my card because I round up.
Yeah.
So if I got a random ass and it's this is 59.01 type shit, like, all right, well, I'll leave them, $5.91 or like whatever. Like, I always have to have even amounts when I'm charging in restaurants. I don't like that shit. He already told you he's drinking white. We're trying to kill that man. White. I don't know, man. So we weren't here yesterday, obviously, but you got the button ready for the round of applause?
I do.
All right, so we want to go ahead and wish our very own Mr. Tone Deaf a happy birthday. Now, it was yesterday, but we weren't here, so go ahead and what you want to say for your 75th birthday, bro?
First of all, fuck you.
Hey, cash out my man's and then send him
No,
some
no,
titties.
you know what, bro? I didn't even do that this year, bro.
Send him some titties.
That's right. $sign freaky
Definitely,
deaky.
I definitely take the titties.
Dollar sign freaky D. Yo,
Yo, it's probably a nigga
I
named
was just
Freaky
gonna
Dick.
say somewhere in the
It's
world.
somewhere
Don't
there's,
do that for real because we
there's a
don't know that
cash
guy.
app. No, but this year instead of me doing that, I went on ahead and decided to set up one of them fundraiser things on Facebook for the Women's Resource Center because you know I care about folks. You know, in this time of year,
You love women.
I do. I really do.
No, I know you do.
So what I did is
both
I
ways.
donated $200. So when I created the thing, anybody that donates anything, I'm gonna match it. But if it goes over $200, I was gonna put the difference. So if it gets up to 500, I'm giving them another $3 on top of what's getting donated. So that's what I'm doing this year.
That's what's
That's
up,
definitely what's up. Because my only fundraiser for my birthday is me. I'm
No,
charitable.
I'm off
I'm
that
charitable
this year.
enough throughout the year.
No, I
My
got lucky
birthday is
this
my
year.
time. No, I get it. I get it.
I
I'm
got
just
lucky
saying,
this
like
year.
for
The
me,
girls didn't want nothing, so I didn't have to spend that much money.
my
So,
birthday is my time because I don't get shit else to myself.
I mean, I was blessed this year.
I don't get nothing.
Studio
Nothing.
grew. People moved out. That gave us room to do more shit.
For those that do watch Power,
Yes.
I just wanted to say that I hope you stupid motherfuckers now know what we've been telling you for the past week.
That Zeke is stupid.
Well, we've been knowing that since the show started. That wasn't just the past
Did you
week.
see the music video dog drop?
I
No.
did, and I don't even watch Power, but that shit was hilarious to me.
But the crazy part is he actually dyed his hair that color this episode. So now I really feel like bro is really gonna put this on the show for real.
Mm-mm-mm.
But no, getting back to what you were saying about you've been telling people all week.
No, because they were arguing. Like, I mean, people are dumb. We know this. They don't listen. They don't pay attention. They don't understand what context clues are, or the fact that motherfuckers just flat out said that Dante is Zeke's dad.
Right.
Like that Zeke is the child of Monet and Dante.
Right.
So they were very specific
They opened
this
it.
week
They opened it
for you
with repeating
motherfuckers that just couldn't grasp it. Well, I think they was talking about Cain.
No.
And it's so funny because like I said before, like these are the same people that was just trying to convince us that they were so smart and did so much research about a fucking vaccine, but you motherfuckers can't pass the test with the answer right in front of you where they told you who the fuck son it was.
But now, with the way they ended this episode, it's going to be interesting for the second half.
Mm.
Maybe
Hey man, so
maybe
y'all
they
ready for
missed something.
Christmas? I'm not. I'll be honest.
I'm not. I am, but I'm not. Like
It's
it
getting
don't.
close, man.
It don't feel
End of the
like
week.
Christmas this year.
It don't. It really don't.
I don't
honestly.
even know why.
Well,
It just
first
don't
of all,
feel like
because
it.
it ain't snowing.
That might play a
Bitch,
major
if you
factor.
don't find some
Shut the
wood
fuck
and
up.
beat on it, I mean, you
Knock
better
on this
gorilla
table.
pound that shit. Is this real wood? I don't know. This Sherman Phoenix.
No, it's damn.
It's plywood. It's close
It's
enough.
close.
I don't need close.
Go knock on the door on your
I
way
need
out.
exact.
Nah, I mean, look, fam.
We've actually had fantastic weather.
Right.
Man, we was just in the 60s. That's crazy.
Like I almost wore shorts to work one day.
What in the world finna end? Y'all motherfuckers.
Well, okay.
It's
So,
Armageddon, nigga.
well, okay. So since we're on, that 60-degree day.
The world end?
No,
Oh, okay.
I mean it is, but hey, Ree was mad because she was like, yeah, we're definitely gonna die. I was like, yeah. I said, I had a good run. She was like, but what? I said, look, I had a good run.
So you ain't
I said, I'm sorry that I wasn't a teen mom and didn't give you a shot, but it is what it is.
you ain't make the most of these 17 years you been here. Shit. It's over for you,
Well,
kid.
it don't matter, fam. The other side ain't all that good anyway.
Well,
You become an adult, you got shit that you wish that you were back a teenager.
now our 60-degree weather day did not come without some challenges. Like we had extremely high winds. Like my fence is basically fucking obliterated. Like it held on as long as it could. We nigger rigged it as best we could, but both sides is fucked up.
Just laying down.
Well, it's only one of the panels is down. Then the other one's just kind of like real life gangster leaning. But I had a date that day. y'all know that I don't like to date. I don't like new people. I don't like to go out. That's not my thing. But I finally agreed to go out on a date, and I was left at the table for a very, 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 very long time. I was actually texting these motherfuckers because I'm like, damn, like I gotta entertain myself.
You Rick Rossed you?
Yeah. He came back though.
Oh, yeah, because he didn't come back.
But he was, he told me, he was like, I'm going to the bathroom, yada, and then left me. And I text these niggas, I said, bro, I said, I think my date left me to go doo-doo, dog. Like, cause he been gone for a long time.
Well, have you met this guy before? Was this like your first interaction, like in each other's presence?
No. We've been in each other's presence. He's purchased a few roses from me.
Oh, so you dating customers now?
You're supposed to mix business with pleasure.
Right.
Yeah, no, like we've been Facebook friends for years, and it took a lot to even get me out with him, because when I agreed to go on dates before, it's like it didn't work. He didn't follow through, and y'all know I'm very, very, very big on that. Like I get turned off very easily. Um, the time that we did actually spend, at the table once the nigga finally came back, like it was cool. Um, I told him I wanted to go to the Nick, um, that's down there on East Juno. And let me tell you, that's my new spot. Like I had been wanting to go for a while, and I just hadn't made it down there. So I'm like, well, what better, on the first date, try something that neither one of us has had, and kind of. Um, I ended up getting the halibut.
Halibut.
Listen, I watch a lot of cooking shows with the kids. Like the Chopped and Hell's Kitchen. Like
my favorite shit to do when I'm high.
Yeah.
Just like cooking shows.
Yeah, and like whenever it seems like when Chef Ramsay is having them, like when they gotta get the meat and try to like guess what it is, like niggas is always getting halibut wrong. Like they don't, and I'm like, damn man, like I really want to try that, because a lot of them be using that shit in their recipes, but that shit was so good. I'm looking up the menu now because I'm gonna tell you exactly what it was.
Can you eat halibut, Tom?
I don't know. I've never tried.
No.
I think the best part about it is, how like with seafood, like you have fish that's like really fishy.
Right.
Like it's a very mild flavor fit. Like
Then I
it's
might
not
be
an
able to eat it.
overpowering.
Like, where would you rank it at close to salmon?
Well, salmon is definitely a fishy fish, like especially if you don't know how to cook it. Like, but
Facts.
it's
Salmon
nowhere
slap
near.
though when that shit cook right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
can eat salmon if it's cooked right.
Yeah.
So half cooked salmon might take you out.
Yes. Salmon croquette,
Oh,
if done right. I
Why
can
is
live.
it
I can
so
live on
good?
that.
That's like a staple in the black community, man.
With the rice?
Mm-hmm.
Fire.
Yes.
Man,
Nigga, don't let give some good biscuits in this motherfucker. That shit is amazing.
that's another good pastime too. Like I watch cooking videos on TikTok. Cause they always trying some shit that you don't think go together, but it be busting. Like before you came to get me, a chick was like, salmon, was it salmon egg rolls? He's like, ain't no fucking way you finna put salmon egg rolls. Or who would to think to put like provolone cheese on top of salmon?
Right. Now, see, and I've made like different pastas and stuff like that. With salmon, like there's so much different shit that you can do. And while we had like I said, a good time,
You don't get no second date?
I doubt it.
Mm.
And the reason for that is, he's not a bad guy. I think it's just I don't feel like we'll be compatible, because it's like a lot of shit that I like to do. Like you already know, I like to go out to eat. Like I love going to like different restaurants and shit. I don't want to go with somebody that I have to make sure that there's fucking another like chicken and burgers and shit on the menu. Like those not the kind of restaurants I go to. That's takeout food. Um
I eat other things. I just prefer simple shit. But I eat fish. I eat seafood. Motherfuckers know I eat stuff.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, so that's one thing. Two, I love strip club dates.
Facts.
Like that's one of my favorite things to do with my guy. Like go to a strip club because it's liquor there, it's bitches there, get to have fun, watch each other get entertained, and then go home and make whoopee. That's not a thing that I feel like he's not into that. He's another mall, so it's like you don't want to try like different restaurants and shit that I would want to try anyway. And me and my homegirls, when we go out,
You have homegirls?
I only have two or three.
Can they be your co-host?
The main ones,
Right. Can we get them heifers in here?
no, because
Why not?
because one is a nurse and her schedule will definitely not allow it, and
We-
and the other one is Denise. No,
Oh no, Denise would be perfect in here.
no,
No.
You don't think so?
I don't
No.
think so.
I love her.
She
Absolutely.
don't fit. She's great for like watching the show and comment. She's not the best to be
Right.
on the show.
Denise got some whole stories.
No, she asked me about her being aggressive, and I'm like, no. I'm like, I don't feel like she's aggressive. Now, I told her that my best description of her would be like an excited puppy. Like
Oh,
she's adorable
She gonna piss everywhere?
with like a ton of energy. But I don't see her as I never see her be aggressive. So no, that wouldn't be my description for her.
maybe it depends. Maybe if it's a guy that she likes,
Right, because
she's
I'm like,
aggressive.
like the way she speak to me when I say hi is a tad, and I
It's
didn't even.
you.
But I didn't do nothing
It's
that
you.
day.
You got
It's
history
you.
of doing shit to her.
Right. It's you.
So we just gonna forget the fact that she once called me fat, and I'm just supposed to let that go.
You have called her so many
I
things.
mean,
Only because she started this. See, motherfuckers always accuse me of being wrong when it be people who start this shit, Tom.
bro, she built like that spoon. She's fat. I mean, I'm fat compared to her. So
She called me fat, and I've never let it go.
yeah, well, but yeah, so outside of like not wanting to like really do the kind of restaurants and shit that I would do, like, cause me and Denise, we go out to eat all the time. When I get a chance, like me and Blue, we go out to eat. Like when me and Kit Kat get a chance to link up, like we like to go eat. Like we like different stuff. So I don't want my dates with my friends to be more lit than my dates with my nigga.
But he not your nigga.
But that's a
But that's my point of why we wouldn't get to that point. Because I wouldn't want to have more fun trying all these places with my friends that I can't try with my dude. Like,
well,
that
sir,
just defeats the
if
purpose.
you listen to this podcast, you, sir, are a stick in the mud,
shut up.
pain in the ass, and you will not get a second date.
Shut up.
he might still get
Goodbye.
a second dick.
Then like I said, like with the strip club thing, and then like he doesn't have sex, and we know that that's a big thing for me.
Wait, what?
He doesn't have sex.
What?
Um,
Not okay.
He not fucking?
You ain't fucking.
What do you mean he not fucking?
That is
Ow.
so opposite of you.
it is now. Don't now. Okay.
what
Let
nigga
me
ain't fucking by choice?
No. Let me explain this. Because I
Is he
absolutely
doing no nut November?
100 nigga is December.
No.
And that's
if,
damn near over.
if you watch the game, you'll get the joke.
I 100% respect his choice because everybody does things for different reasons. It's not like a virgin situation because another thing I found out, like he got plenty kids. Mine is
Okay,
almost
so
out the
him not
door.
having sex,
Sex
is
is
okay.
good thing.
Yeah, mine is almost out the door. But it's like I'm a very sexual person, and that's not a you know what I mean. Like waiting 6 months. Yeah, yes, bro, yes.
Don't come December.
Yeah, don't date December because I don't think I could do it again. No, because this is my thing. We know my last actual relationship. Okay. And in my last actual relationship, I entered that relationship without having sex. I built all of this little emotional attachment and everything. It was like, oh my God, I really love this guy. Like, this connection is just everything. And then we had sex and it wasn't, I don't want another relationship like that. I need to know what the dick is like before I commit. And I can respect that that's not what he's on because he has to, you get tired, some people they get tired of fucking people just to be fucking them. So I 100% respect that. It's just for me, I need to know what the dick is like before I be like, all right, you know what? I can tie myself to
So
this.
is he subscribed to your OnlyFans?
It was only out of support thing. It wasn't a like
No, I'm just
actual
saying.
watching or
Yeah.
But no, he did at one point, but that was again like I think that was kind of just like a flirting thing, or just like I said, like support, like not actually watching.
Niggas spend money to
Well,
flirt.
but that was another thing. Like he had issue the same with the other guy, Light Bright, where like when I would promote and shit, like seeing it was a problem. Like
Stop
So how-
hitting on people when you know what their job occupation is.
Doug, I hate our brother.
no, it's been a long time. If you've been on antibiotics that long, then that shit ain't going away.
Antibiotics make your piss stink.
You're
Yeah.
getting all of the disease out.
Nah, but but like I said, I'm not knocking it or, making fun of his choice. It's just I know that it's not for
It's
me.
not the perfect. It's not good for you.
Right. Because like I said, I need to fuck. Because, if we hanging out and we doing all this little kind of shit, like I need to know, like, all right, am I wasting my time? Because I'm not getting into another relationship where the sex is whack. I'm not getting into another relationship where I am being emotionally trapped and then the sex is weak just to find out in the end that a nigga ain't shit.
I'm really
No.
just trying to figure out his logic that he's celibate, but he's trying to talk to you, knowing that you celibate. So why?
I see what you did there. I like
That's
it.
right, bro. You said inserts Mendoza. She like to fuck. Yes, that is correct. That is me. But anyway, back to this halibut though. Sorry, I got carried away with it. I had to explain, why,
You're
why,
sure
even though I had a good time, eventually,
he doesn't get a
why,
second.
I don't feel like we're a good
But
fit.
again, when you know the young lady's occupation or what she does to get money, how can you be offended by it? Or why would you still want to talk to that person if what she does offends you?
It's like saying you
But
don't like
I
women
asked
who
you that.
wear makeup, but yet you want to talk to a chick who sells makeup.
Or that's like me dating a stripper. And then I'd be like, I do not like what you do for a living. But when I met you inside of a strip club in which I was patronizing.
Lance.
Like, you're right.
Yeah.
Niggas be Lance.
Oh, was it the dumbass strip club when I met you there?
Right. Then you be like, man, my homeboys can see you. Well, you know what, bro? Maybe you need to posse up with your homeboys and
I
come out.
know, bro. We missed you. Nigga been in the slammer. Bro said it's
Dog.
been so long since I've been able to comment on the live.
Oh, next time you get locked up, because you going back, bro. You're a habitual offender too. Just go to the YouTube channel.
That's a fact.
I'm gonna start dropping the link in
You can
in
comment
YouTube.
from YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
gonna start
YouTube
doing
is
that.
a weird place, bro. Just be careful over
Yeah,
you-
but that
you stuck.
there. Just be careful.
like outside of that, I felt like it may. Well, I don't know.
Let's
I
name this
just-
episode Lance.
We can bye Lance
Bye, Lance.
because
Bye.
we know
Bye.
that within the past couple of months, he's not the first person to know exactly what the fuck I do and then trip out about what I do. Like,
Yeah, because I feel like that's exactly if y'all did get serious and he's gonna want you to quit what you're doing
well, he's said before that. Well,
while
we know
he's
that
being
nigga's lying.
celibate.
As far as with people saying that they're okay with things and then discovering way too late that I'm not okay. He did ask me a question before, like, okay, well, I want to know if there's something that, if we were to enter a relationship, what would be like for us. So I had to clarify. I'm like, do you mean like what would be reserved just for me to do with you sexually versus other people on OnlyFans? And he was like, yeah. I'm like, well, if I was in a relationship, I wouldn't be doing other people on OnlyFans. Like, I would go back to solo content, like if it wasn't me and him doing stuff. So that's not something that I'm looking to do, like have a relationship. Then, oh well, I'm still gonna, fuck with Wesley Pipes and shit on the side. Like, not that kind of porn star. I do what I do now because I am single. I am not committed to anybody. I can fuck who I want when I want to. But if I'm in an actual relationship, no, I'm not gonna still have male co-stars.
Not to go off topic too much, but I recently found out, thanks to YouTube, that a lot of female porn stars actually date either other porn stars or directors, like people that work in the porn industry themselves.
Like wrestlers.
Yeah,
And that's because but I understand it because that's who you're around like all the time.
like
And they
would,
understand the lifestyle.
like the key grip will start dating your favorite porn star.
Harold says men like to conquer unconquerable women is ego. Well, and I've told him that in the very beginning. I
He ain't
said
gonna wanna
I am a challenge to a lot of guys. So even though I'm not somebody that they really, really should even try to be with.
No, that's the Persian pussycat empire over there. You ain't conquering that.
That's the Great Wall of Vagina.
Ah, hi, too, my nigga.
you gotta give yourself a
Yo,
thing,
that
bro.
was a good one. Yeah, you get air horns on that. No, that's what's gonna be from now on.
That's the name of this episode. The Great
Great
Wall of Vagina.
Hey, write it down now, nigga, before you forget.
I'm actually gonna put it on the thing right now.
No, but that is a big issue with me because I don't have, I'm not the typical chick. And I don't say that in a cocky or, I'm not. Like, I have a lot of different viewpoints and opinions. I don't see things the way that a lot of typical women do. Like, I'm kind of on both sides of the fence. Like, there are a lot of things that I do think and act like a nigga for, and then there are some things that I'm extremely feminine about. But one of the things that I just don't get with is letting motherfuckers control me. Like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. If I am in a relationship, then I will make changes based off of my respect for you and that respect for that relationship. But as long as I'm single, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. So it just is what it is. And you either gonna deal with that or you're not. And a lot of people think they can deal with that. They think that that's something that they can overcome and that they can change and conquer. But then when they figure out it ain't, niggas ghost or get weird.
I just want to say his level of comfort and asking you what would be for us and what would be for content was amazing. Although I feel like he said it out of his ass because he didn't mean it. Because there is no way.
Everything niggas say to me is out of their ass at this point.
Because there is no way.
And they wonder why I don't take them seriously.
Now imagine had you sat across the table and you asked, well, so what's for us and what's for them? And you look at him and be like, well, I won't blow other guys. And what is your reaction to that now? You be like, so just my dick you suck. You don't suck everyone else's.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I can work with that.
Like, that's cool. I'm good.
Or what if I've been like, well, I'll do everything, but I'll just use a condom on a blowjob with them.
Right? Like, why would niggas open that? Niggas are strange to me.
Yeah,
that's what. Like, I have an.
But
ego
I appreciate the asking because
I don't want to ask
you. Don't. No, I'm saying like if that is a situation that you were trying to get into, you need to establish boundaries. You need to know what the expectations are. You can't just go into something like that of guesswork. Like you have to be clear about what it is. Mimi really a nigga. She gangster. I am not, man.
Yeah, bro. We've been saying that for years. Like you
definitely, you late.
And the crazy part is, I'm a lot less chill and mellow now than I was in my high school years and like them early years. Cause I didn't give a fuck. Cause high school, man, I ran through about 3-4 friends. Like, nigga,
cause you fucking more now.
Oh, that's the game you want to play? All right, got you. Then I deal with that one. Oh, you on that bullshit too? All right. Well, I thought he was cute anyway. Like, I didn't get no fuck.
God damn.
Hey, that's not okay.
You gotta chill.
It was okay. The only reason niggas start tripping off of it was because Ray J made a viral thing about it. Then people started caring. But when motherfuckers was going behind my back and fucking with my people because they were guys, it was okay. I didn't go behind their back though. Motherfuckers was fucking bitches in front of my crib and shit in the car, sneaking off and doing little shit. But then coming in my house kicking it. But I was cool about it.
You weren't cool.
I was cool about it.
You look at how you reacted. Look at what you did. That made you cool. You just
yeah. I didn't trip about it. I didn't charge nobody up. I didn't cuss nobody out. But his homeboy wifed me though. So it wasn't just me and his homeboy fucking. I was his homeboy actual girlfriend. That's who bought you your headband and shit.
I remember that. shout out to folks. That was a great mall trip.
So I'm saying, like, I was real bad back then. Now I'm like, I'm a lot more chill. But back then, it was just like, oh, that's the game you want to play. You're not gonna win it, but we can play it. Now I just be like, all right, fuck it.
Nah, bro, you just
But yeah, I was a real nigga back then. Like, whew,
now you just a nigga with a pink wig.
whew. Yeah, it's like a pink starburst.
More like a unicorn, but you know, to each his own. Whatever, you know.
Bro said I was driving, but is a blowy really even a blowy with a condom? I don't feel so.
It is not.
It is not, fam. That is the most.
I once had a chick
disrespectful
offer to
shit.
suck
But I
my
mean,
with a condom, and
but
I
I
was
mean,
like,
if that's the
"Ah,
case, if all you do is like fuck with condom, like does sex count if you have a condom on because you don't really feel the pussy, like you can't feel the wetness around you?
I mean, condom sex it's terrible, but it's okay.
But I'm saying though, it's the same concept. Like you're not feeling the moistness.
But
You can just feel something wrapping around your dick and tugging on it.
like, if you want to suck dick with condoms on, you might as well just go to the vegetable section and start licking the cucumbers that come pre-wrapped already. That's just my point, or my thoughts about it, I should say. Right? Wait, the condom head or licking the vegetables that's pre-wrapped?
Stretch said condom sex is trash. You married, bro.
Well, you know, Tone.
It is though. That's why with me, with my OnlyFans, like I do content with people that like they're getting tested regularly. Like that's the thing. Like a lot of people look at it like, oh well,
Because raw dog is law.
y'all nasty and y'all whatever, and and y'all fucking different people during this time frame. And it's like, okay, bro, you've been fucking the same bitch and you've been waiting on her to say something to you because you know that you burning and you trying to figure out if she one of them why did I get married situations. He got it from Walter.
He was.
I ain't gay.
I ain't gay.
I fucked him. I been got my shot. I was waiting on you to say
No,
something.
if that wasn't a definition of a toxic relationship.
And and it's funny because there are actually a lot of men that are like that. Like they don't go to the doctor at all. They just wait on a bitch to call them. Like if a bitch don't call them and say, "Hey, I'm burning," they just assume that they're okay. A lot of guys do not go get checked themselves.
Taking that risk is risky.
But yeah, like I actually I still got fucking hole marks because they suck with drawing blood. Like they poked me 3 different times and shit because it was time. Like I just went and got tested and shit on Friday again. Like
I was gonna say, nigga, because are you fat? Because I'm fat and I hate when I gotta draw blood.
no, my veins are just really tiny and they blow and roll a lot. So it just my veins don't cooperate.
They can't find my vein. Yeah, they poke you like 6 times in one arm, only to get the other arm and be like, you know what? A-okay, Mr. Dinkins. Bitch, we should have used this hand first, you hoe ass nigga.
Nah, like me, I don't even feel the shit anymore. Like they poke and I just go about my fucking business. But
I'm gonna be fucked up because I'm gonna have another cup.
yeah, but it smells
like
terrible, and the friction of it for me personally, that's why like I don't like dealing with people that I can't
get nasty with.
Yeah, like that I can't have raw sex with because it's like the friction from the rubber just in there. Just
don't they
bitches can lie bitches can lie all they want to, and my pussy don't never get dry, and I always got that wet. Not me. If I'm fucking for a long time and a condom on, that motherfucker's gonna start sounding like niggas is playing on a high school gym floor.
That is not. Oh, you gotta go. You gotta go now. I don't care where the fuck you go. Get the fuck out.
Bitch.
Gotta go.
It does. That shit squeaky. That shit starts to hurt.
Oh damn, Tom.
Which one's not working?
The wrong buzzer is not working.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, I got you, fam.
Because that one definitely deserved the wrong buzzer.
Why? That's accurate.
It's the description, fam.
First of all, have you ever seen a high school gym floor?
It's always filthy.
Motherfucker, I went to 6 high schools.
Oh, so you saw a lot.
You saw a lot of.
Was y'all gym floor like really wood?
I don't know.
Because like South Division gym floor was not fucking.
I don't think it was. I think it was just like that shiny. You
had the floor like us, where it was like playground, rubber tire, but
right.
it was coated.
That's exactly what it was. I'm like, bro, ain't no way this shit would. Like you hit the floor, you be like, oh, this didn't even hurt.
Feel like you gonna bounce.
No, it was I
that
like
shit was rubber as a bitch.
like it wasn't wood like that kind of wood type shit. Like it wasn't like the planked wood,
Was
but
it plywood?
I don't know. It was shiny as a motherfucker though.
Yeah, I just discovered one day that our gym floor was like the mats that you see when you watch WWE. That's how our
Yeah,
gym floor was.
that's
Or
how
was
it
it
was.
white? No, I think we had white gym floors.
Hit it real quick, bro. There you go.
Shout out to Tom coming through.
Damn. Now I don't remember because, like I said, I went to so many.
You did. You went to.
But yeah,
Six.
kind of
Dog was
sex
on a
is
high
just
school
it's
tour.
like, and then it's like I think another reason outside of just the friction of the fucking latex rubbing inside of you so fucking vigorously,
Yeah, that
like
just
it's trying to
sounds
start
wrong.
a fucking campfire. You know when they be rubbing a stick like this between their shit?
I feel
You're
like
gonna
when people
start a
get on
fire.
Facebook and be like, "Oh yeah, I can fuck you for 45 minutes," is because you did that shit with a condom on. Because
No,
condom sex definitely gotta last that long.
no. It's actually like for me, like condom sex 45 minutes, like I would tap like my shit would damn near be raw. Like
Are you
because
factoring in the foreplay?
it just draws out like it's
45
just
minutes with a condom on.
because
Yeah.
it hurts. It's really just
Gotta be.
But anyway, another reason why is mentally I'm not there with condom sex because I can smell the condom.
Just smells like latex.
And it's
hospital gloves.
distracting. Like I can't
Smell
focus
like-
on what's going on because
Smell
of
like
the condom
deli.
sex.
Smell like deli gloves.
Ain't they the same gloves?
Hey,
At the hospital, latex gloves.
food safe gloves are are they latex or are they non-latex?
This nigga said condom sex smell like deli gloves.
Does bro?
Actually, that's probably the best representation. You
'Cause
got
every-
meat.
'cause
You
everybody-
got hot meat wrapped up in some rubber.
Because everybody always says shit smell like tires. No, it smells like deli gloves.
All right, Kayla, find us on YouTube.
Took
Way
her
to go,
long-
Kayla.
Took her long enough. Sit here, wait. You gonna pitch a fit and then come late.
This nigga, dude, condom sex smells like deli gloves.
Make sure you subscribe while you're there.
I would know. I've been working in the deli for fucking 10 years.
That is that.
Bruh.
You gotta remember what Juan wouldn't know what the smell of a tire would because he's never had to change one, but he would definitely know what deli gloves smell like.
Facts.
Mm-mm.
Smell kind of like these meat department gloves I gotta wear.
Some meat.
Meat glove. Hey, condom is,
came
a
with
meat, condom is a meat glove.
It is. It's a meat glove.
But again, Tony, you were finna ask a question.
Like, who came up with the concept to throw a glove on your dick and go balls deep?
Seriously.
Gee, I don't know.
Because I mean, the Egyptians had some wild shit, but who got to the point where they was like, you know what? Grab that glove off the hospital table. Because I've heard niggas using saran wraps and a rubber band.
Because, like, who was the first
Who's
nigga
putting
to
a
get...
rubber band around their cock?
They take the saran wrap, they wrap it around, and then they use the rubber band to, hold it in place.
You know what?
I feel like this type of time you was on in the Air Force.
No, I heard this on one
The
of the
first motherfucker
little
to
bald
wrap
head
some
dude
shit
on
around their
the
dick, it probably
wildin'
didn't even come from, like, them like, damn, man, this shit kind of sting a little bit. It was probably like she was bleeding, and he was like, you know what? I really don't want to wait, but I really don't want this shit all over me, so this is what we're finna do.
Actually, that actually makes sense.
And nigga said, hold on, I'll be right back.
Can't trust this UTI.
I don't know, but back then they probably like put like a fish skin or some shit. They don't tell
I
me what the
think
fuck they
condoms were
used back
created
then.
in like the 60s.
Can you
Like the
imagine,
latex
can
version.
you
of it.
imagine a nigga walking in a room with a sandwich bag and a rubber band wrapped around his dick? Like,
I mean,
I'm
Hard times.
I've been to jail, and the shit that they make,
Dildos with.
bro, Jolly Ranchers. Like, how do you not get BB?
This is true.
yeah, I don't know.
You want to know how? Because they wrap something over it. We sell Vaseline on commissary.
Oh, that had to be horrible.
Crazy.
But hey,
Like, bro, you ever wrap a rubber band around your finger too tight?
too tight.
Double wrapping a rubber band around your dick is disgusting.
You gotta
It's very sick.
You gotta get the big ones.
Well, no, I mean it's like a makeshift cock ring.
Yeah,
They
that's
get the blood flow to keep that motherfucker up and
and he'll
strong.
pinch that vein, so maybe you don't come that quick. Hey, maybe that's something that we need to go back to. Maybe
Oh, this is what you want. This is what you want to try.
I look at this point in time, bro. It's not gonna happen anyway, so I ain't gotta worry about
Well,
it.
you two kids. Then.
I'm 2 kids.
Come
man.
freely.
and I'm
Pause.
getting.
I
cut,
don't know.
and I'm getting snipped.
I don't know. He said, they sharing clothes and shit. We might be getting an announcement soon.
Yeah, because if she wearing a shirt your size, bro, she definitely finna
She got
tell
the
you.
same belly she had 6 years ago. That's why he
She
wears.
definitely finna tell you. I gotta tell you something.
Nah, she the one who be pissed off.
I don't know how to tell you though.
She probably tell me after.
No,
she
I
had-
saw a TikTok like that. She was like, I gotta tell you something, but I don't know how to tell you. He was like, well, what? Damn it, what is it? They were white. She like, I'm pregnant. He was like, I hope by another man. Please tell me you cheated on me.
God damn.
He was like, no, it's yours. He's like, God damn it, Barbara. Why white people name always Barbara?
That's funny because it really do be a lot.
That nigga said, I hope you cheated on me. Please tell me you cheated on me.
I'm still mad that bitch put that pregnancy test in that man
This
waffles.
bitch.
What?
We didn't talk about that.
Of course not.
Why would you ruin a nigga? What? Like, why would you ruin breakfast?
See, when I'm suspended, it throws me out because I couldn't remember if we talked about that last week.
No, we did not. We would
There was
definitely
a-
remember talking about that.
There was a pregnancy announcement. I'm sitting here, he's sitting there, and he's sitting there, and he cutting through his waffles, and she's like, "Damn!" She kind of like you can tell he getting aggravated because bro hungry, he wants fucking waffles. It's already complaining. And then he gets, and you can see like the pregnancy test coming out the bottom, right? And he like, what the fuck is that? And she just think it's just giggling like,
That's
it's
not.
a pregnancy test. So he like, why is in my food? Like you
Right.
pregnant? Like, and he like, bro, like I was eating that, like you. And she was like, really? Like, nah, 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 nah. And like she's acting like he's overreacting because she was like, well, I was trying to surprise you and yada yada yada. And he like, but in my food, bro, like I was eating that. That got piss on it. Her response was, it's not that kind.
What?
What other kind?
I only know one kind of piss.
So she feels that because it wasn't the stick kind that she holds in the stream of her urine, that it don't count for having piss on it. I could tell because I've used them before. It's the little pink rectangle ones from Dollar Tree
How the fuck
that you
does it-
still have to collect urine
I was like, how the fuck does
in
it
a
work?
dropper and drop piss in there because it collects, the hormones in your pee. He like, bro, it do got pee on there. Like, that's how you test. Like, that's what, like, and she was, it ain't even that kind. Why? And he was so, man, and she was like, baby, he was like, man, baby shit. Like, he was so pissed because he was really finna fuck them waffles up. Like, you could tell dog was hungry.
It's so many different ways.
Exactly.
You can do shit. You could have made him waffles
In
and
the
then put
shape
some-
of a baby.
shape of a baby.
Coulda
You could have
spit-
made him 2 waffles with coloring on the inside and one be blue, one be pink. Why are my waffles blue and pink? We're expecting.
You could,
Okay, I can still eat these fucking waffles
You
though.
can spell it's a boy with the syrup.
Right, bitch, put the whole. I would have punched you in the fucking face.
And they were like,
As long as you don't punch the belly.
See, this
People-
is why I get kicked off Facebook.
and people are on
This is
there
why you
were
can't have
so
kids.
upset. Like, you have another life coming in this world, and that's what you're worried about. And how can you be upset? And
You just fed me piss. I would have been pissed.
I feel like a lot of people they'll look at it like, well, he eating, they
Urine.
doing whatever. But I just don't fuck with my food.
Some people
Like,
care about
Bro, I
their
get
food.
mad if you take a wing off my plate without asking. You feed me some pissy waffles intentionally.
Am I allowed to piss on you in your sleep as get back?
Kayla says them dollar tests better than the name brand ones. Listen, I tell people
I
this
wouldn't
all
know.
the time whenever they post that dumbass post like, if you taking a pregnancy test from Dollar Tree, you already that's your first sign you can't afford a baby. Like, first of all,
That's actually more smarter because I'm not going to spend $20 on
I
something I can get for $1.
right, like, first of all, them Dollar Tree tests are the same ones that they use back in them motherfucking hospitals and clinics and shit that they charge you and your insurance $50 to $75 to test your fucking urine for. It's the same shit.
I really feel like Dollar Tree and name brand stores, you're right. Only thing I don't trust from the Dollar Tree is batteries.
Like,
That's about it.
I don't know.
For
Batteries
me-
have improved since.
Nah,
For
I
me,
can't do dollar store batteries.
that dollar allergy liquid It's just called allergy liquid. That shit works better for me than Benadryl.
It's the same shit.
The same shit.
When my shit, cause like with the Benadryl pills and shit, those take a minute to kick in. But that little dollar allergy liquid, like the actual liquid,
Get you right.
ASAP. It put me to sleep right away. But if I'm actively having a react, like it curbs it ASAP. I don't have to wait. And it cost me a fucking $1.
I'm really mad that she
$1?
put pee in bro.
$75 EpiPen.
Fucking waffle. Like imagine being hungry and it's like, so you just put piss in my food because you thought that was cute.
Yeah.
It's the chemicals that's in the fucking pregnancy test that's probably now in my food that's really gonna piss me off.
Then like imagine like
You see what I did there?
it's like, and maybe you didn't know you was pregnant. Maybe you went out and had some shots last night. So now this piss got Hennessy in it and whatever else the fuck you had yesterday. And you just go put this shit in my fucking food. We don't even experiment with pissing on each other in the bedroom, but you thought it was okay to serve it to me in my fucking waffle.
That nigga go wake
mean,
up
you
with
bake that piss in
that
there
nigga
because the
go wake
waffle
up
has
with
to
the
go in the
baby's
waffle
first
iron.
ultrasound taped between his ass cheeks. Because if she's already doing this kind of shit, ain't no telling what's up.
I'm pissing on you in your sleep.
Like y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta chill with.
You
the
can drop
figuring
your
out a
head
way
if you want
surprise.
to. And I'm gonna make sure I drink some Tampico.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a thick, frothy, ropey piss.
Oh my God. That is fucking disgusting. That actually sounds like you need antibiotics.
and you better hope I ain't been smoking all week because this
Nah,
definitely
that sound like it's gonna burn her
I'm
skin,
gonna piss a 3.5 on your goofy ass playing with me.
bro. You gotta chill.
That is gross.
She might catch me on a good day. I just took my high blood pressure pill,
That's even worse because them pills stank too.
but it makes my piss clear.
You proud of that?
Yes,
Just drink water. It does the same thing.
I mean,
She said, "Oh, girl from Twitter likes to be peed on." You know what? She actually has an OnlyFans now, so hopefully now she's actually getting paid for it.
for piss?
Are we talking about who we?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Damn, nobody will forget that shit.
Wait, she like it now?
Well, she liked it then. What I'm saying is because she has an OnlyFans now, it would make more sense for her to get pissed on now. She was getting pissed on in bathtubs for free.
Drip, drip, drip.
Now that it's actually fetish content, she can rack up getting pissed on. So it makes more sense if she gets pissed on now. At least if she get pissed on now, people talk about her. She's like, all right, bitch, but I got $100 for that 30-second video.
You know what? That's why last time I saw her, I just didn't tip her. I just walked to the bar.
No, you just making a habit of not tipping these days, huh?
You just horrible.
Nah, I didn't tip her because I didn't know if that dollar was gonna stick. Because skin might be a little sticky from the sticky,
But then it would stick. Yeah.
sticky iggy. I didn't want to touch it.
I hate strip clubs.
Hey, so while we're on the subject of like
Why you hate strip clubs?
pregnancy announcements and babies and shit,
You expecting?
I hope not.
I think I'm ovulating today, so I ain't fucked
No,
all weekend.
don't be fucking fan.
Yeah, I ain't fucked this weekend because I'm ovulating.
Why God don't just cut your water off?
So
Cause she ain't asked him nicely yet.
Like you
because
should
I'm a
just-
Dinkins, and that's just
Yeah, them Dinkins are
When
firm
the last time you
people.
actually had a conversation with him? Because he might hook you up. Hey, look, God, I'm making all this money over here. Can you please make it that I don't get pregnant for at least to make 6
shit.
years?
You know how much they pay them pregnant bitches on OnlyFans? Me and my big ass belly be right there, like
That's terrible.
Oh, so
I
you
be
get-
seeing plenty bitches.
you
They
get put
because they got them pregnancy titties and shit, right?
Dog, somebody.
And they post on Twitter and shit. Now I wouldn't be posting it for free, like because a lot of my shit is like every now and then I may post an uncensored clip to like real people in to like followers and shit, so they can be like, oh, all right, what's this about? And then they go and subscribe. But for the most, like my shit be censored. I got a big ass parental advisory sticker that I edit over my videos and shit. So
yeah,
people can
because I
listen.
went to my Snapchat today and yeah, fuck you.
What my Snapchat got to do with you?
I'm in that group.
Why are you in that group?
I've been in that group since that group started.
That group just started.
I've been in that group since it started. Is what I'm saying.
It literally just started. It's a brand new group.
No.
Speaking of which, okay.
You know, Tone a filthy nigga fan.
So speaking of this group that shall remain nameless, there are a lot of Snapchat groups where, people go to be explicit because Facebook. See,
Well,
this is what I'm talking about when I say like the camera be off and I feel like I be looking everywhere else. Um, where people go where they can be sexually explicit because they don't have to worry about getting suspended by Facebook.
Right.
Now, I am not. I'm not free. It is what it is. Take that how you want to. A lot of people do, still post their news and shit for free. Shout out to them. I do not knock them for it. That's not my bag. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like once you start,
Yesterday's
my
price
bag, baby.
is not today's price.
I
It's
also
not
feel
my
like
bag, baby.
I feel like in life, once you start getting paid for shit,
You can't do.
it's
You
really
can't go
hard
backwards.
to do shit for free again.
You can't.
Like,
if
if
you
motherfuckers
know.
start-
Right, because I used to trade nudes with chicks for free. Like that was just our thing. Like we be in our little girls groups and shit. Like I don't even do that no more.
Right, because you
It
now
don't
Because I
make
got female subscribers. Like y'all can pay like everybody else. Like it's
Right.
just
Don't
it's
even
just
make
a
no
thing.
sense
Right,
no
like-
more.
Because this is literally like how I take care of everything now. Like this is my livelihood. Like this is how I pay my bills. When I withdraw shit, that means it's going on the car or it's going to the house or it's going to re-energies or it's going on my inventory for the stores.
Soon as they start cutting checks for this podcast shit, you motherfuckers will never get another free episode
Right.
ever again.
We can actually do it now.
Yeah.
We just don't have a big enough following for me to justify making motherfuckers.
Yeah.
pay
So
to
I'm
watch us.
actually happy that that Tone brought that up because this was a huge issue in one of these groups.
Podcaster?
No. The sexually explicit
Yeah.
group.
Okay.
So the group was, it's fairly new.
Can we move this comment? Like this shit still fucking
Yeah.
Oh, because we forgot to look. Neither one of us was looking
No,
at the
because
screen.
sometimes it's like he'll push a button, sometimes I'll push it, and then it's like I think one of us be relying on the other one to push it the one time that the other one doesn't push it to remove it or put it on the screen.
Yeah, when I turned this way, I completely
Yeah.
forgot I had
But
it.
but it's nice that Tom brought this up because this was actually going to be one of my topics anyway, so it was a nice transition.
Shout out
but-
to me.
Y'all have really got to get a handle on y'all shit, okay? Like there are always going to be that one friend. Like if you close your eyes and envision whether it's now or in the past, whether it's that one friend, cousin, third party nigga that really ain't your homie, but he always come around because he fuck with your people. There's always that one motherfucker that's way too aggressive and be scaring the hoes off.
Facts.
Yes.
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 So we are in this group that again shall remain nameless.
Somebody walked in scaring the hoes off.
Bruh.
The crazy
I'm
part is I think I know who he's talking about.
Nigga walked in, pulled his dick out ASAP. Like, hey, who next? Like,
Niggas
No,
walking
so,
on the
so,
mystical
so, so
AKK.
listen, right? So listen, like, so they're going through the process, like they're adding, people to the group, and I get added, and obviously my name is what? It's Cummer Walker. Like this is my
this is your stage name.
right. So as soon as I get in, who's Cummer Walker? Who's Cummer Walker? Like, post a pic. Like, bro, relax. I just got here. I'm trying to catch up on the chat, see who's who. Like, we'll get to that.
Nah, he was with the shits ASAP.
And then it's like he wasn't even saying my name right. Like, it's Cummer Walker, not Cum Walker. Like, oh, Cum Walker. Like, she walking. She want our cum. Like, bro, what? I don't relax. So then when I finally get around to posting my selfie, they're like, oh, I like that hair color. Make me want to slut you out. Like, dog, like, can you come?
Wow.
And every single when I tell you that every single chick that came in there, like, dog was just
You had no
thirst.
Like,
So, and then of course, I'm like, and not telling, it's like, look, I don't entertain for free. Like, I got my OnlyFans, y'all, whatever. Y'all want to go see something, y'all can go, man, ain't nobody paying for it. You don't have to. That's the only way you go see some shit out of me. Cause that ain't my thing. I get bitches pay me for dicking. Well, congratulations to you. That ain't got shit to do with me. But I don't believe that because you and this motherfucker way too thirsty. Like when I tell you that all of the women started leaving the fucking group, like they made an all women group chat. Like to the point where like, bro, we're not even finna deal with the niggas. It's fuck it, cause they too weird.
Ain't no niggas stand up and check in.
So, well, it was two of them. Like that was, whatever. So one of our homies is in a group. Like he started rip. Like how they be. This nigga said thirst degree murder. Like he was just fucking with him and shit. Like so, but it got to a point where like motherfuckers was really starting to feel like it felt like Junior on Players Club. Remember how thirsty he was for the strippers to show up?
Man,
I swear to God, that's exactly how niggas was acting. Like, post some
Giving me
pics, do
Junior
this, do this,
vibes.
do this, do this. Like, bro, relax. Then I guess, he was posting other women's nudes in the group and shit. And it's crazy because we just had this conversation a week ago. Guy asks, why don't females like sending nudes no more? And it's like,
Cause the niggas
'cause
like
y'all
you.
niggas
I
like
said because
you.
niggas ain't safe to send them to no more.
Right.
So I said, man, niggas don't be leaking news. I said, look, even if a nigga
Shit.
doesn't directly send our nudes to another, they'll, hey, bro, look who nudes I got. Hey, look at this shit. Look, 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 look. And they showing this shit. I'm like, so even if they not directly sending them, like they still showing motherfuckers that they got them. And now you got this group that these women are not, they're not even in this group. They probably have no idea what's going on. And you posting that shit in a thing full of strangers. For what? You're not keeping them to yourself. But then y'all sitting here talking about why don't women send nudes anymore?
Niggas be
I don't send nudes anymore for two reasons. One,
You get paid.
I get paid. Two,
You can't trust you niggas.
I get paid. Number two, see number one.
Niggas are weird for no reason.
Like, duh, it be times we be minding our own business back on Twitter, and all of a sudden, randomly, some chick news have been dropped like 7 times in a row, and we like,
Okay, let's
why?
say facts. It's never private anymore. It's not, because everybody always like, and then it's like the nudes don't even get a cooling off period. It's
Them
to a point
motherfuckers
where
be
it's
still hot off the press.
bro, it's 7:55 right now. And if I was a nigga, but one of those niggas, and a chick sent me a nude, it's not even 7:56. And all of my niggas are, bro, you'll never believe who just sent me your titties. Look.
Like, dog, you ain't even
Like, they don't
responded back
even
to her
wait.
yet.
Niggas is terrible, bro. And you know what, low-key, just
Like, they are sharing and showing your news before the fucking red the receipt even pop up
Like,
to
dog,
show you that the nigga got them.
At least talk to her and be gracious that you comment on them or something, my nigga. Damn.
niggas don't even send the hard eyes no more. As soon as he get it. See, niggas just be weird, bro.
Dog.
So she sent you a provocative picture, and the first thing that was on your mind was, let me go show my niggas.
Yes.
You are gay. Gay, gay, gay. Like, fucking faggot.
Like,
like want to be the man so
immediately after, the first thing you did was, ooh, my boys.
Right.
Right,
You
just
not
big ass titties
nigga,
on your phone.
You got
Ooh.
titty. Your next move should be, let me see if I can fuck. At least.
Right. Maybe I should negotiate on when I can suck
See
these
titties. Right.
You was like,
let me go show
hey,
my
let
niggas.
me go see if I can make my guy dick hard. Pause.
what? Wait a goddamn
Yo,
minute.
I hate niggas, I swear to God. Let me see.
Let me go see if I can.
Wait a goddamn minute.
Let me see if I can arouse my homeboy this morning.
Yeah, so on top of niggas just being overly aggressive and creepy and just coming at everybody real just out of pocket.
I'm sorry.
And then you keep, well, post some pics, like bitches will post pics when they're comfortable, when they want to. And you acting like one of them, what's that fucking wolf off the cartoons and shit? Nigga used to be tapping his foot and howling and shit with the little hat on. That's what niggas is acting like. So
niggas acting real Pepe Le Pew-ish.
Kayla said, Tone and Juan, y'all ever shared a girl's news or had a friend that did?
Definitely. We used to be on a Twitter day, so we definitely
So,
that don't count
seen it all.
We've seen it all, but do we do it now? Of course not.
Right, like news I get, those are sacred.
No. These are my news, fam.
Right, these are mine.
Because with the state of the world that I'm in right now, if a woman loves me enough to send news and they not who they supposed to be from, no, nobody will know.
Right, I'm cherishing news.
No one will know what came in my inbox yesterday.
These days.
But I think one of the biggest things is like, because back then, that is how people used to know that chicks would recycle news.
Yeah.
Because the same one would be sent. But I'm like, that's how you got to do it. I told people, I said I've never judged anybody for sending the same nudes, just for the simple fact that because niggas use them like fucking Pokemon cards, don't ever let nobody collect your full set. Send all them niggas the same fucking nudes, okay?
That's a fact.
And if you really want to fuck a nigga up, so he don't share that shit, watermark it, like put a little thing on the bottom so you know exactly who it was. So if it get back to you, you know exactly which bitch ass nigga leaked it.
Damn.
See, and I never wanted to be
We've
that
gotten
bitch.
to the world where you got a watermark.
I never.
Yeah, well, I watermark on my shit anyway. Anything that goes out got Kummer Walker on it.
I just never wanted to be a bitch.
I had somebody asking me today because I get a lot of requests to purchase content from people that don't want to sign up for like the actual sites, like whether it's privacy reasons, they don't want it on their credit card statement, maybe they don't have a credit card, or maybe they just don't want to go through creating an account for whatever reason. I'm sorry, I can't help you. Because we've seen it, chicks will be like, oh well, purchase my Dropbox for $100, you get all of my content, off my Dropbox, or purchase my private Snap, and you pay this and whatever. Like, I don't do that, and the reason why I don't do that is because I am all about my fucking money, and once I do that, I lose any type of protection. So if I'm sharing something with you and I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna sell this video to do for $30 on Snapchat. Well, I do that, and then he decides, all right, well, I'm gonna go make me a fake little profile, and I'm gonna buy content from her, but I'm gonna go start an OnlyFans, and then I'm going to upload all of this content from these other people, because people have done that. So they create an OnlyFans for content that they didn't even make, and they're uploading other people's work.
Oh, so niggas out here stealing my idea.
So now they've been doing that. That's why I told you that
you
when
were
you
trying
said
to
that.
do it to like highlight the chicks.
Yeah,
These niggas out here doing it pretending to be the chicks.
Well, it's both.
Well,
I'm trying to DJ Khaled these hoes.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
another one.
So the way that I do mine, because I don't sell my content on Twitter. I don't sell my I don't sell my content on Snap. I don't do anything outside of, whether it's mini vids, Fansly, OnlyFans, anything like that. Like for mini vids, for example, once I upload my content to mini vids, there's basically a digital fingerprint that's placed on that video. So if I do a sweep and that video comes up on any other sites and I didn't authorize it, I can legally get it removed and taken. I have legal recourse. I don't have that if I'm just selling shit individually off of random ass platforms. That's why I don't do it. Because you're not finna just take my shit and be uploading it and doing whatever the fuck you want to do with it and getting paid off of my shit. That's my shit. I took that dick, nigga. You didn't take that dick. So you're not finna get paid for me taking dick.
Well, some people prefer to be the worker. Some people prefer to be the boss.
Well,
you are the boss. Some people prefer to be the street.
Well, a lot of people, it's just they don't think it through, because especially when you are doing sex work, a lot of people instantly be like, "Ooh, easy money, easy money, easy money." They don't fully think everything through. And if it's one thing about me, I'm going to play every single angle.
Like a drug dealer. Most niggas who want to sell drugs just sell drugs.
They be like, ooh,
quick money,
shoes, a car, some rims.
Then there's the other nigga who was like, well,
there's the James St. Patrick's nigga.
I want to be the plug. You would come get this shit from me, and you don't even gotta see me. I just get the money.
Yeah.
You gonna talk to that nigga, and they gonna get you your brick.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna be here.
So it's like the podcasting. You can do this shit on your own.
Okay, we got enough examples, bro. It's like our third.
I just want to get mine in there because Juan did too many. Or you can come work for us.
Right.
We can do the work for you.
Right.
But those examples literally don't have. That's not even what I'm saying, y'all.
We just want to say our side.
My point
is fuck you niggas.
My point.
Stop trying to get free shit.
Is
Stop
that
fucking the game up.
I look at the bigger picture, and a lot of people are just looking at it like, well, shit, if I'm selling it through here, then I'm keeping all of the money. I don't have to go through, OnlyFans. I'm not paying no taxes. I'm yada, yada, yada. But for me, it is more about protecting my brand. It's about protecting my videos, protecting my images and everything else. So me paying out that little 20%, I don't even miss that shit. It is what it is. I want to be able to say, hey, if somebody is using my shit unauthorized, they distributing it and they not supposed to be, I want to be able to have the legal recourse to be able to be like, shut that shit down. Once you're doing all that shit, you can't do that. So that's why I choose not to sell content the way that everybody else does. I don't knock them for doing it. Just as business wise, that's not smart for me to do.
I'm the plug, not the drug dealer.
So I'm both.
You can't be both.
I'm both.
She the boss.
You can't be both.
I'm both.
The motherfucking boss.
Nigga, I am the drug around this bitch. But yeah, so
Bro,
I
drink
see what
your
you did
eggnog
there.
and switch topics.
what? This eggnog is good because you mixed it right. I can't drink it. It honestly, it tastes like a milkshake that melted. Prior to it used to be so disgusting to me.
I'm just saying, like, the eggnog is disgusting when it get warm.
Yeah, but so going back to the creepy weird niggas.
Stop
But then
being weird.
somebody did decide. I posted that. Somebody did decide, hey, I'm gonna post a video.
She was getting her shit off.
I think it was just like, boobs shit. I didn't see it, but she posted a video. But snap tails on you. So the nigga saved it. And then all of a sudden, all of these random requests to join the group start. So what do you think he did? Saved it and went back. Hey man, they showing titties and shit in this group. I'm finna add you. Because all of a sudden, after you save her video, now all of a sudden, all of these new random motherfuckers you add into the group and shit. Oh man, it's lit in here, man. They showing. You already know how that shit went. So motherfuckers had to, because you can't kick people out of those kind of groups. So motherfuckers had to just shut the shit down and create a whole new group because niggas is being weird.
A wise man once said, "It's a secret society, and all we ask is trust."
No,
Stop being that thirsty nigga running off the hose, bro. Don't be that guy.
Don't be G Money.
Because we do what we want to do when we feel comfortable doing it. You niggas make it fucking uncomfortable, and then we don't want to do it. Just sit back, shut up, just relax, dog. Like, chill. Let it happen.
Niggas have never grasped
Tony
that.
Braxton once said, let it flow.
That was Tony Braxton?
I thought you were talking about
Yeah, that was the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack, I think.
It was.
Okay. In Vogue got a song like that, too. That's why I was like,
No, theirs is Let It Go.
Let it go. Let your creepy
That was
shit
Set
go.
It Off, wasn't it? Theirs was Set It Off.
Yeah.
I just don't understand why niggas ain't grasp the concept of, like, if you make women feel like comfortable,
Bruh.
they'll open up to you like Barbara Walters.
Bruh, stop taking my phrase, first of all.
What?
I say that, don't open up like Barbara Walters. But yes, when you just be you and don't creep the world out, everybody wants to be around you.
Just chill. Niggas don't know how to chill.
No.
Y'all don't understand how you
because
niggas
it's like,
fucked
okay,
up free to tata.
Even if, and I understand, because it's like me being a sex worker. Even if you go into these groups like, all right, man, I already know what type of time it is in this kind of group, man. The bitches probably gonna be getting naked. They're gonna be whatever. That doesn't mean fucking harass them.
Right. Just kind of.
That doesn't mean harassing. I mean, if you want to, lightly play and encourage some shit, joking around, like lightly, like, like icebreaker type shit.
First of all, fuck you.
Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga. Dog. He a sick man. And I'm mad that they can't see what we just saw on fucking camera. Dog.
I can't take a selfie of my shirt.
It's not what you did. It was more about how you were doing it. He licked his lips too. I just want the people to know that.
See, and you was going to bring up the lip licking, and I was about to bring up the pucker. Like this, I can't take a selfie of my shirt, but you over here with your shit looking like a booty hole some more.
I mean, bro, if you needed some Carmex, I got something in my pocket.
I don't want your Carmex. Your Carmex being.
Well, first of all, I don't apply Carmex like lipstick. I use my finger.
I know that because I don't see you put Carmex on. So I don't know how you do it.
Well, ask females how Juan puts Carmex on.
I'm not finna Juan. In this moment, I'm not gonna go take. Hey, my boy got some Carmex. How does he put it on before I ask to borrow some? No.
How does he apply lip balm?
Bruh, Right. Like, who does that shit?
I'm just look at.
What would you text little baby? Hey, little baby, how does one put on his car?
I'm just saying,
because that
but
can be
for
taken
you to
so many
think
different ways.
that I be out here doing this.
It's
For
your
you to
comment.
think that me as a grown man is doing this, that's gay to me.
You might not have that kind.
And
You
I
might
don't
have
like
the other
it.
kind. The kind is actually like
you
a stick.
Like a normal motherfucker, and you put some on your finger.
It's not
because I
guaranteed
know
you have that
niggas
type.
Have ashy lips, and you have to share your Carmex.
Bro, you could literally have a chapstick.
Right.
Chapstick ain't Carmex. When I say Carmex,
They do have Carmex in stick form.
They do have it in stick form.
Well, motherfucker, I don't got chapstick.
Just like it's in a little tube.
So
There are different
until
forms
you
of Carmex.
pulled that one out,
Fuck Tony.
I did not know that.
Tone
first
knew
of
what
all,
kind of Carmex I had in my pocket. He's seen me on this.
You
fucking
bro-
podcast.
Don't listen to mine. It ain't gay. As long as you're moisturizing your shit, I don't
Thank
give a fuck.
you.
Because too many of you niggas be walking around with dry ass lips like it's manly and it ain't.
It's not, fam. It's
Like,
actually
who-
quite disgusting.
Who just looks at a nigga with dry ass lips and be like, damn, I would
Yep.
like,
Them the niggas who be getting all the bitches.
not over here.
Just because you don't like it, don't mean somebody else
The
don't
only
like it.
I just said not over here.
Right. That's
I
what
was
I'm-
very specific because bitches fuck a lot of niggas that I wouldn't let touch me at all.
He done took 3 of them motherfuckers. You over there they're posting and dumping?
Look,
Now that
bro.
nigga, he trying to get his optimum shots. You know, out of
Thank
20
you.
selfies, you pick one.
Get it right. The fuck?
I didn't know niggas
Bro,
did
why
that.
don't you go over there so that the light don't wash out that gray and
No,
you can
I
get the
actually
optimal photo?
No. First of all, I'm using my Samsung, so it does all that auto corrected for me.
Okay.
You should know. You too have.
I didn't know which phone you was using. I didn't pay
Yeah.
attention. I was too distracted by the
Yeah, I only do photos with the Samsung.
nigga over there doing the fish lips and shit.
Look, fam.
Grandpa duck face?
Sometimes I do the duck face, fam. It's funny. My kids laugh at it.
You sending that picture to your
The
children?
duck face one day go to my kids.
Okay. That's okay.
But
I just don't want to open my Facebook
I'm
app
accepting.
and it be like a photo grid like Tone recently added 4 new photos. Like, what the fuck is my man over here doing on the pod? Cap should be like, don't y'all like my shirt?
Nah, I'm trying to be more comfortable with the skin I'm in. And one of the ways that they say that you can do that is take a photo of yourself every single day. And as you start to see
What
more of
self-help
yourself-
book are you reading?
It's actually a therapist will tell you this. It helps you build more confidence in yourself.
So you've been going to therapy?
I've been going to therapy for like the last 4 years, bruh.
Never knew that. But that's dope. If you really going to therapy,
I
that's
really
dope.
do, bruh. I suffer from depression. I told you every day that I feel unloved.
Well, you making this duck
But today's
face.
one of them days because them duck lips, I don't love
That
you
was
right
for the
now.
baby.
He said,
That was for the baby.
I
That wasn't
don't
for
love
y'all.
you right.
We transparent in this family.
It wasn't for y'all. It was for the babies.
It wasn't for us.
No, it wasn't for y'all.
But we saw it.
I know, but you had to stop the whole show.
First of all,
because it was throwing me off.
Stop throwing my nieces in this because now it's for the babies. You just said I can't take a selfie of my shirt. That didn't have shit to do with
No,
them.
that was
You
about the
said your
third.
shirt.
That was the third photo I had took when I said that.
And when
duck
you
lip was
and
one.
and that third photo, you had the duck lips going. Talking about some.
No, that was the second.
Okay,
one.
but as a woman, like how many pictures do you take before you pick the right one? Do you take like a multitude of them?
They usually do.
Yeah.
Because like I don't take a bunch of pictures, but like I'll take like I don't take a bunch of them and keep them, but like I'll take a picture, but like no, I don't like that, and then I delete it and take another one.
See, I don't do that. I do a lot back to back because I don't like to have to keep retake. So I'll
Right.
do it back, like kind of move the camera a little bit because the light may
Okay,
change.
So
or,
you
you
take
know,
a bunch, and
or I
then you-
might have like been looking at my phone and my eyes would because you see how weird I am about this. Like I'm looking directly at the screen, but it looks like I'm looking somewhere else because the camera isn't where
Right.
I want it to be.
Right. Like I know I make that joke all the time on Facebook, like how many selfies do you take before you post one? But like that's a real thing. Like
Yeah.
women, people
Like
really
Samsung
do. It.
got something
And
called
then
a burst
once I'm
mode.
done,
Right.
then I'll go through and be like, okay, I like that
So
one.
on average, would you like 10, 20?
10 to 12.
That's
Yeah.
you, 10 to 12?
Yeah. 10 to 12.
Honestly, it depends on what song I'm listening to because I'm always listening to music. And if I'm feeling myself during the song, I might not even realize that
a
I'm
photo
taking.
shoot at this point.
Yeah, because like I'm be so into my shit, and you be in your bag, and you don't even realize sometimes that you took so many until you go to the road, and you're like, damn, all right. Then you just scroll, and she's like, all right, I like that one. And then I narrow things down, so I'll go through and I will heart the ones that I
Gotcha.
like, and then the ones that I know I don't like I'll delete those right away.
Okay.
And then I'll go and I'll
Is that like your process while you put on like an outfit for like the website or whatever when you
yeah
post on Facebook?
yeah, that I do a
Was
lot.
that Snapchat? You can do it
Yeah.
on? Okay.
Now those I tend to take a little bit more, just because obviously you want the most flattering photo, because those are promotional photos.
Right,
Like that's what I'm promoting, my OnlyFans or the outfit for the store. Um, and because I am like in hotels and stuff, like sometimes depending on like,
They don't got good light in their hotels.
not all of them, no, because I think a lot of them they're designed for you to fuck or sleep, so it's not as bright.
I can see that because hotel lights be dim as a bitch when you walk in the
Yeah,
room.
so and that's why like I kind of have like preferred hotels that I would rather go to because they have brighter lighting
Why you don't
than
just use
others.
your ring light? Take pictures?
Well, because I have different camera setups. Remember, I have 2 GoPros, plus I still use my phone. Certain things it's like, okay, the ring light may help for this camera, but then it may wash out the angle from another camera. So it's a lot. So it just depends. Um, but yeah, I do. I take a couple at once though.
Oh, you had to move the mic on now.
Yeah, that angle looking gay.
But not
Caption.
the
Caption. Get the dick out my face.
well, I don't know. As hard as you squeezing your lips together, they could tell you don't want it in your face. It's like no.
Ew. No, Julio.
Um, while we're been on the topic of nudes and photos and everything, so if you have been anywhere on social media, you know that Hitman Holla has been trending. Cause he did-
Apparently, he was doing some nasty shit.
yeah, him and Cinnamon.
He was fucking.
I gotta okay.
Uh,
No, when we end this live, I want one of y'all to say Cinnamon to me, okay? Because I have a story, but not on the live.
Okay.
So just remember. So
I know a chick named Cinnamon.
it's man.
Is her last name Toast Crunch?
So Hitman Holla. He I guess apparently he had was it on his Instagram or was it the Snap?
Instagram.
Instagram.
I don't know. Everybody like when
I think they say Instagram because
Yeah,
Instagram they
Instagram.
do allow you to do like a close friends options where you can share shit with your close friends.
that is
Like
true.
you add people to that list.
Well,
So-
wherever people saw that, they was directing niggas to Twitter.
Well, that's because Twitter got all the tea.
Fact.
That's where you get
And
served.
they do all the work for you.
Right. Definitely. That's where arguments
Yeah,
start.
whenever I want to know something, I be like, all right, whatever the hashtag is, I go on Twitter and it be like, hey, 2,000 tweets today about this hashtag. That's how I found out about Nancy Reagan being the throat goat. That's what I tried to post in a group, something about that when it blocked me and was like, yeah, to prevent misuse and abuse or whatever, we've suspended your, privileges to post in the group. But anyway, so Hitman Holla, he post this video, so Cinnamon is, giving him some top, and he is a very well endowed individual. I only saw a portion of that, and it looked like he was eating her from the back. I didn't see anything past that.
I hope these videos are old because, like, wasn't she just in the hospital with a gunshot wound?
Yeah,
And this
I think it said like
and
5 years ago or
this
Yeah, a
something.
lot of it seemed like it was
this is
old.
now.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, babe, fresh out the hospital, Tatiana,
yeah. It's a look.
bullet to the head. Where?
We have talked about this several times about how, like, had I not been restricted on the COVID floor and I could have had visitors, what I would have been on. So even if that were the case, I couldn't judge. But it kills me that so many men are now all of a sudden, now everybody's a Hitman Holla. And I think it annoys me because when I see people that I have either seen their dick or like I fucked with them before, and they jump like on these little bandwagons and trends and shit, making it seem like they sex or they dick is like just way bigger and better than it is. Like I get so annoyed. And there's somebody in particular, like when I take like he is nowhere close to that at all. Like Hitman Holla's dick is like you would probably have to stack his, like put them next to each other 3 times to measure the girth that Hitman had. And he on here hopping under everybody's shit, talking about some if you looking for a hitman, holler, like what, like I really need y'all to stop. Cause what be the point of that? Because if somebody does decide, because you obviously doing this shit because you want attention to, to attract women. What happens when they get to you and then they see that ain't it?
It's probably too late by now.
Like, what be the whole purpose? Like they don't have eyes to be able to see that you are nothing like that. Why lie about it?
I don't know.
I mean, if you not that guy, you just not that guy. You don't have to go above and beyond to make yourself seem more appealing sexually when you know that you can't hold up to that bargain.
And apparently, niggas who not that guy seem to still be getting pussy. So it doesn't matter if you that guy or not.
And I see, and I have this thing where like I dodge people. Like I don't, and we know how I am about sex. I love to fuck. Okay,
Yes, you do.
it's no secret. It's nothing that I have to be shy or coy about. No, clutch your pearls. We talk about it every week. That's why you're here.
We don't want to be
That's
here.
why you here.
Right.
But if I am not going out of my way, like hell, high water, to get some dick from you, it's because it's weak. And I hate when people continuously try to reach out to me to have sex with that, like I just cut off, like I don't have sex with because I didn't like it. And they like, because I'm not as mean as everybody think I am.
Maybe you should be.
Well, when I was that mean, y'all told me that I was too mean. So now I'm not that mean, and you telling me I need to be mean. When I told old boy that his shit was whack and I just didn't like it, and I went off on him, y'all told me that I was out of order and I crushed dog feelings and I did too much. Okay. But now that I'm just dodging the dick and I'm not telling them, you telling me, well, maybe you should tell them. Nigga, which one is it?
Okay. Well, that was them. He had kept trying. I told you, like, well, if you got to snap on him, you got to snap on him.
There's some people you should be mean to, and then there's some people that you shouldn't be mean to.
If he dies, he dies.
I don't know the balance when the dick is weak. Like,
apparently, when the sex is bad, that's when you got to be mean.
Right. Bad sex, you should be mean. If he just wasn't packing,
then you should
be like, you know
what,
you
gotta let him down gently.
This ain't for me.
I feel like this.
You gotta let him know that he's a little engine that couldn't.
It's not so much of whether it was good or bad as it is when it's bad or not as big as they make it seem when they talk so much about it. I think that's the thing that gets me. So like when I had that situation where, dog was not packing and it wasn't good, he didn't gas himself up to me. Now he did dick fish me though. Cause we was trading pics and videos and shit before we got intimate. And I feel like he made a vertical video horizontal to stretch it out a bit.
Dog.
I'm dead serious. I swear to God, I'm not even playing. I think that's what he did.
I know you're not playing. That's why I hit the buzzer.
I think he took a vertical video and made it horizontal so that it, elongated it a bit.
Dog hit you with the edit.
Because I knew, I was like, damn, it's kind of, I was like, well, he in the shower, so maybe it's just how he's holding the phone. He can't really get a grip on it. But no.
He can't get a grip. Stop talking.
You rude.
I thought you was going to catch that right away. But no. So.
Apparently he didn't catch it. He couldn't. Wasn't nothing to catch.
But yeah, so, in that case, it was different because he didn't gas himself up to me.
Right. He tried to love your evil eyes.
He didn't, go into this like, all right, I'm finna geek her head up and then I'm finna disappoint her with this dick. It wasn't like that. But with the last, it's just, they talk too much. And then to constantly, and then that's one thing that I can, you know what? I figured it out.
What have you figured out?
Because the most disappointing sex I've had has been from Gemini men that have gassed themselves up and didn't deliver. Now that I am counting those 3 encounters where they talked too much and it was nothing like they said, all Gemini men.
So he hit you with the Hulk Hogan promo, and then you find out he couldn't wrestle.
We had this
Hey,
conversation
bro, that's
yesterday.
fire. That was fire.
Actually, bro, while we were out at dinner yesterday, I told Juan, I said, bro, do you really think about how the face of the WWE is never a nigga that can actually like really wrestle?
No, they're just entertaining.
Like, it's never somebody that really deserves to be champ because they're that good. They just pick a nigga that's like, hey, you know what?
You got big muscles. Well, the one dude that was the face of the company when he could wrestle, he had like a pill problem.
Who?
Shawn Michaels. Hey, get dog the fuck out of here. You going crazy on people.
Yeah, he that's
you
like
fucking nuts.
You know, like when you hire that one black person and they fuck up, so you don't want to hire another one for another 10 years.
That he was
That-
the one.
That was Shawn Michaels.
Shawn might have really ruined it for black people to be champion. Because
No,
he was
ruined
such
for
a,
actual wrestling.
but he was
ruined it
such
for
a,
wrestle,
he was
regular
such a
wrestling.
nigga, though. Like, imagine, like, Shawn, he was the dude that, like, you know how you know you can get away with shit, but you don't do it? He was the nigga doing shit because are you just gonna show up to work high out your motherfucking mind? And they be like, yeah, we still gonna go out here and put on this 30-minute match and watch you niggas can't top it. And that's what he would do. Like, you coked out.
Did they top it?
Well, no.
Okay, so he could back it up then. So what was the problem?
Because you can't come to work like this.
But he did, and he got the job done. I tell people all the time, there are a lot of people that are functional on cocaine. Our brother give a lot of people shit for being on coke. He always making stats and shit, fucking with people for tooting. Look, I personally feel like if they ain't smoking crack, then let them do them. Because when niggas are on coke, they seem to be more functional and getting shit done a lot more than the niggas that ain't doing drugs at all or are just on weed. I know way more niggas that smoke a shit ton of weed that are bums living in somebody's basement and not doing shit with their life versus the handful of people that I know that do use cocaine. They got jobs and families and they getting shit done and they actually got a lot of money. Because that's how they can afford coke in the first place.
How is niggas smoking weed with no job? Weed costs money.
It does.
Bruh.
Any amount of money.
Do you know how many women who smoke weed who has no job?
That's different as women. Women get fucked for weed.
There's niggas who just had the scavenger. He knows who has the weed all the time. He'll come over and hang out with them, get high off their weed, and roll out. It's possible.
Or they lie and make it seem like they taking care of their parents so that they can get a caretaker check.
You can't come smoke my weed.
Do la 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 for who the fuck out here doing that?
Bums.
Intelligent bums, apparently. They were
no, they're not.
Smart enough to use the internet.
Mom's over here dying because you don't know what the fuck you doing instead of letting mom get a real caretaker in here.
Half these niggas' moms probably don't even need to be taken care of.
Oh, shit, mine do. I need to get her a fucking nut because look.
I think if your mom had like
I'm not wiping her ass, bro.
If your mom had a nurse, like I don't think that's gonna end well for the nurse.
She can hire Maisha to do that shit. Maisha already does it. That's her daughter.
Mom might demand a male nurse.
You said what?
It's like her mom might demand a male nurse.
Bro.
Right. She be thinking the dick be bouncing in the scrubs.
You gotta
don't put that idea in her head.
But I only said it because I know my auntie.
I know you. That's why I said you gotta chill.
Like how niggas think them bitches. Hey, first of all, bitches' asses be fat in scrubs.
It's because them scrubs lift.
It's something about them pants.
They lift.
Them motherfuckers are aerodynamic.
Scrubs and khakis, because them Walmart hoes.
For sure.
We've talked about this before. Like once I cut my hair off, I felt like I just needed to all of a sudden go be
work at Walmart for a month or two, so you can get a
yeah, man. Just to see what I can make shake. Just to see.
Bald head hoes do be thick.
You gotta chill, fam.
I'm sorry, women with short haircuts,
Thank you. That's all I ask.
That's or women with big feet. Tall women,
No,
big
because I know a
feet.
short woman with some long
Thick.
feet and she thick.
Tall women usually have big feet and they thick, and it's amazing.
You watch Power, right, Mimi?
Yes.
The latest episode.
Yes.
How'd you feel about that
Oh.
letter from Ghost?
Oh, I actually didn't.
Oh,
I was in the middle of it. I had to stop to
okay.
get here. So I cut off right on the part where Diana and Kane
We're
were
having a
talking.
conversation.
So,
Okay.
so is
Won't
he
say
not
nothing.
there?
Oh no, that nigga dead as a doorknob. But people won't accept that. But this something else happened.
They just think he gonna come back. They think he gonna rise from the ashes like the phoenix.
Yeah.
I hate people and their TV analogies.
Hey, you remember from the Cosby Show, right?
I do. I did watch the Cosby Show.
No, my his name just popped in my head. So
Alvin?
Alvin is on the show. It took me a minute for his name to
Oh,
pop
light
in my-
skinned dude
Yeah,
who was bagging groceries and then
Yeah.
Tyler Perry gave him a job.
yeah. He's in.
Shout
he's in
out
this
to
season.
dude.
He got a small role in this.
He was actually funny on the Cosby Show.
Because like he started
He
on
was
other.
the
He's
epitome
basically
of male chauvinism. That's why.
he's just a conservative for like.
And, like,
So he
but
pop up every now and then.
but it was the dynamic though. Like every time,
Hey, he was buttering the shit out that bread last episode. When he,
Right.
he said, "So you want me?" And I was like, "Damn, bro, I want some bread and butter, bad as a motherfucker now."
Albert.
Yeah, he drops off Tariq a letter that
Yeah.
Ghost left.
But it was like every time he said something male chauvinistic,
Claire came.
Claire
through.
like
Came
cut that nigga
through
water
on
on
his ass.
ASAP. He was
Like-
like, "Oh, you serve your husband coffee?" She said no. But because he is my husband, I'm going to go get him some coffee. Just as if I asked him to go get me some. I was like, "Oh,
I was,
talk your shit, Claire."
but real talk though, I'd never seen how Cliff and Claire approved of them getting married because Claire damn near had to read him every fucking time dog came to the crib.
Hey, so, it's not funny.
It is.
It probably is.
No, like the situation is not funny, but it's like women are funny.
They're narcissistic too.
So
You would know.
right.
Not to that level, but finish your point before we get to mine.
So we all know, it's my body, my choice when it comes to abortions and everything else.
Oh,
Now,
yeah, this is about to be hilarious.
now, for me, I've expressed several times why I don't rock with abortions for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a personal thing that does not stop me from being supportive. When one of my homegirls wants to go, I have driven them to appointments. I have sat in waiting rooms. I have helped them with care after and, just kind of been there for them, whatever they needed. Even though it is not something that I can or will do for myself. People always say never, whatever is just for me because of my mom. That is why I am against abortions for myself. But we also know that childbirth, like pregnancy and childbirth, is very, very, very taxing on us physically, mentally, emotionally, like, the whole 9 yards. Just like if a woman was to go get an abortion, that can be physically, mentally, and emotionally taxing on them. Like it's a whole medical procedure. You know what I mean? Like you have to deal with somebody going in. It's a lot, and then you can't change your mind once it's done. So you have to live with that decision. So if you go through with this abortion and then you decide like, damn, I really don't know if I should have did that. Like I should have kept my baby in it. Like there's nothing you can do. And that can push you into a depression because you feel like you chose wrong. Like there's a lot that goes into that.
Do
And
you
I don't
just get re-pregnant after?
well, it's not always that simple.
That's very true, but that's like
And then there's a thing where now what happens if after you have this abortion and then for whatever reason you suffer from infertility and now you can't get pregnant with your own kid again, and now you're sitting here stuck with that, like, man, like my one shot And now, I can you can end up with, uterine cancer. You could have to have a hysterectomy. Like anything can happen. And you have to live with the fact that my chance at having a child, I threw that like there's a lot.
Where are you going with this morbid ass point?
It's not morbid.
Yes, it is.
It's not. What I'm saying is I understand both sides of it. Like I understand why some people won't want to get abortions, but then I also understand why some people feel like that's the best option for them. Either way, no matter what side of the coin you're on, it can fuck with you as a woman mentally, physically, and emotionally.
Well, I guess I was just asking, like, what did you see that triggered this thought?
No, I know what you were asking. I'm saying, let me get my shit off, and I will get there when I'm ready to get there. We good? We good.
What?
So anyway, a guy posted on Twitter a selfie of him and his newborn baby.
Oh, I thought you were going to say in an abortion clinic.
No,
I was like, niggas.
him and a newborn baby.
Hit it with the tone.
And the caption was, "She wanted an abortion, but I wouldn't let her. She left me and the baby. Red flags." So she wanted an abortion. He wanted the baby. So she
You
went
got
through the
what you
pregnancy,
wanted.
the abortion, and she dipped. So now he's a single dad.
He mad? He upset?
Well, I don't know, but somebody retweeted that post and was like, "Well, my friend killed himself because his girlfriend had an abortion." And women are just so cutthroat. Like, so a chick retweeted him saying that and was like, "Okay, and like, what you telling us for?" Like,
damn. What?
yeah, and they were so cold about it. Like, so they were going off on him. Like, now they did have some points because you're like, well, don't try to, put that on her because, if he was that mentally unstable, he didn't need to be a parent anyway. And it's, bro, most of us parents are mentally unstable. All right. We just keep shit together because
I feel like
we got to take care of them.
To be a parent, you have to have a few screws loose to want to do that shit.
Actually, it's like we be perfectly fine until we have kids. The kids make us fucking mentally unstable. I was living carefree. I was doing a lot of shit. And then I became a parent and shit was just like, it's not just about me anymore. I don't know if I like this.
Right. That's why I feel like you got to be somewhat fucking crazy to want to do some shit that you watched to watch your parent do some shit. You like, oh, this is wild. Like I'm really a handful as a person. And if you to be like, I think I'm gonna try it. Like, nah, nigga, you gotta have a few screws loose because I just saw what I did to my parents.
No, I thought them hoes charged me twice. I was finna snap. Sorry, I went and got gas. This is why I don't like paying at the pump.
See, you don't like paying at the pump. That's why I'm tipping my card.
So, no, you can do different with that. That's completely different. But yeah, but it basically brought up the conversation about how when the guy wants the baby, like they don't have a say so at all. Versus it's like if we want the baby, then we want the baby and we keeping it. If we don't want the baby, then we don't and we getting fucking rid of it. Like y'all don't have no say so like whatsoever.
So if you have that say so, I think that if I say I don't want to be a father, and you be like, well, no, I'm gonna have this baby anyway, I should get to sign some like emancipation papers that free me from all fucking responsibilities of this kid because you have the choice to go abort this motherfucker if you don't want it. So why don't I have the choice to be like, well, I ain't in the mood to be a dad?
But the crazy part about it was this conversation actually happened within a day of a nigga telling people about getting vasectomies. And there's a whole thread of screenshots where niggas were saying that it was gay
to get a vasectomy.
If
you don't want kids, then that's not gay at all.
Like
first of all,
niggas said, man, I have bastards all across this country before I get a fucking vasectomy. And like the way that they make it seem, I don't think they understand what a vasectomy is. First of all, I believe they think that a vasectomy is castration, where they just don't have any balls.
They do.
It's reversible though, ain't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So just from the comments, I feel like they're stupid and don't realize that a vasectomy is not them completely chopping your balls off. Okay. It's just them snipping, burning. It's like us getting our tubes tied and shit, and it's reversible for y'all.
What I've learned about like the Twitter thread rabbit hole, like once you get past a certain number of comments, you start to realize that most of these motherfuckers can't read or they didn't read the post. You just chiming in at this point from the last tweet that you saw
or the title.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, because that nigga said I have bastards all across this guy. Really?
Yeah.
That's what you want to do?
But so this was the original post. He said, I had a vasectomy in January. It ain't that fucking bad. It's a 7-minute procedure. Just feels like tugging and pulling. We were talking about football the whole time he was working on me. You ice your shit for a few days, wear a jock strap, you'll be fine. Let's see. Because it should pull up the quotes.
Maybe I should get a vasectomy.
You know what? Do you?
You know words, Tom?
Because, bro, you are not in fear of anything. You haven't had a kid yet, first of all.
Maybe I just don't want any.
I'm not. That's why I just said you do you. I'm not knocking it. Maybe
and
you don't ever want to have kids.
It's crazy because you can tell that the niggas that are retweeting it and are so against vasectomies, those are the ones that do not believe in safe sex or anything else. And they always put everything on it. And the main thing is, man, it's a million forms of birth control out here. And why I got to go and do this and do that. The same reason why you would expect her to go and get an abortion for a kid that you don't want.
Look,
you don't want an invasive procedure that's going to take you less than 15 minutes when you're the one that don't want any kids. But you want her to go through the mental and emotional trauma and possibly getting physical scarring.
See, I would rather have
she actually want kids.
I would rather have the doctor cut my water off before I have to sit here and have an uncomfortable conversation of asking somebody to delete their fucking child.
Look, fam, I feel like after your second kid, it should be a requirement.
A vasectomy?
That's your business. You can encourage other so-called men in your family to cut their bit off. A real man will not encourage shit like this. You will be sad and depressed and shit down the line.
Yeah, those are men who don't understand how it works.
You'll be cool. Like, I'm 33 with no kids, and I'm not sad nor depressed about anything. And I don't even have a vasectomy. I just don't.
We know somebody who got one. And I think
he was pretty all right.
Right. He said he probably fucks more now.
The homie having vegan orgasms and pasta nuts, if you will.
Now that's funny.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Nigga, just pull out. Seeing a nice load on her ass is good for your mental health.
A lot of them are terrible at pulling out. And you can get pregnant from pre-cum.
You know what
he actually retweeted his own and quoted it. He said, laughing my ass off. I had to follow up to see the quotes. Fellas, I see why the women be dogging y'all all day. Y'all really not that smart. I didn't tell you niggas to do anything. Y'all hear the word vasectomy and went off the deep. All I was saying is it was a good option and to research it. Especially because it's not cutting your fucking balls off.
It's not cutting
I really want to
off.
see if I can see.
Could you imagine, like, leaking some pre-cum and then she go, "Ooh, this dick wet."
Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! What color your mic? Gray.
Oh, this is
no.
This is what this is the one I saw.
Fuck you.
He said, "I'll sire the next generation of crack dealers in the community before I destroy what was created." Cool. Fuck out of here, nigga.
I'm just saying.
I'll have a nation of bastard kids before I ever get a vasectomy.
You ever told that to a man?
It'd be the Android niggas with the wildest tweets.
You ever said that, Mimi?
You
ever said that to a man?
What?
You know, you got a little pre-cum on him. You go, "Oh, this dick wet."
Oh, thank you for okay.
Pause. I'm mad I had to repeat that, but it's funny as it was funny in my head.
So
no, it was funny. It was the fact you fucking said it.
Cause like, what as a man, what's your next move? A chick go, "Oh, this dick wet."
Well, didn't we talk about this last week when I said that I hate niggas saying "get it hard for me"? Didn't we have a whole conversation about that?
I mean, we did, but I don't think we delved into pre-com.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just certain shit just don't sound right.
It don't like my dick might go soft after that. Like, oh, this dick wet. Like, man, what? Why would you say that? You be like, you know what? Not even in the mood anymore. Just put my drums back on. Hey, babe, you want to pass me that 2K?
Same men who
pass me the
bitch and moan
joystick?
about child support are under this tweet saying they won't allow anyone to cut off their balls. Y'all put the oopin and stupid every day. No, they put the stupid and stupid. They're every single letter.
The open.
Every single letter.
Niggas on Twitter just Twitter like the Wild West on topics. Like, ain't no restriction to tell you that you stupid. There's nobody to suspend you. Like, I don't know too many people getting kicked off Twitter. Like,
the only person that's ever been kicked off is Donald Trump.
Like, I know you can get kicked off Twitter or suspended, but you got to say something really fucking egregious.
The fact that y'all think this is a reasonable solution instead of just wearing a condom or having sex with people you actually like is insane. First of all, I actually know married men that have gotten vasectomies. I'm pretty sure they love their fucking wives. They just don't want no more fucking kids.
Ain't everybody
And we know that condoms are not the fucking end all be all. I was on actual birth control, hormonal therapy, birth control, where I'm pumping this shit in my body, and guess what? It still didn't fucking work. I got 2 kids because I couldn't do the abortion thing.
That's because your dosage just was low. See, you was taking 20 cc's. You should have took 50.
I just honestly think like
I don't
in birth control, it's a lot. Because I've said it on the show several times. The same niggas that are always complaining, talking about, oh, this what she looked like when I wanted her in high school, and now she looked like this. All this fucking birth control and all this shit that motherfuckers got to take, all this fucking hormones and shit, because we don't want to get knocked up.
Look, I'm getting it done this year because we don't want no more kids. Yeah,
like within the next 2 weeks,
like next 2 months.
Oh, because that's next year. Got you now. Feel you.
No, that could have been your
birthday present to yourself.
Nah, I had to wait because I can't take off to let my nuts heal. Look, nigga, I'm not going to go to work to be answering calls while my nuts is on ice.
I mean, but
just wear a jockstrap.
Sitting in a chair. It's not like you got to walk around and walk all day.
I do still got to walk back and forth and drive back and forth to work. I don't want to take that chance. I don't want to get that sharp pain while on the freeway. Like, ooh, now I'm over the bridge.
Man, we need Seth here so we can have Seth talk about his vasectomy.
He talked about it. I'm just going to go find that episode.
Like he can, encourage people like to do the right thing. Because if you know that you were done having kids, you don't want to have kids, I don't understand why you were putting it on everybody else.
I think in 2022 we gotta have more guests here.
When Mimi's ready to open up the wallet to let people come in.
It's not even that. I don't know or like enough people to come on here. And the people that always volunteer themselves, like I don't have anything to talk about with them.
Well, that's what me and Tony are here for.
Like, right, and that's what the Death Fresh show is for. Not Hoecially Awkward.
I mean, but the same topics you sit here and talk to us about, you can talk to them about. It's the same dynamic. It's just an extra person here. You'll still have my comedy relief, and you'll still have Tone over there picking his nose, taking a selfie.
Then it's gonna be somebody else in here being weird.
Stop being weird.
Everybody, you think everybody's weird?
Because they are.
Maybe
everybody's not weird.
And I don't want to spend 2 hours in the company of everybody. That's basically what it is.
That's why we only inviting people that you like. I didn't say you got.
And what did I just say, Tone? I don't what?
You said you don't like everybody.
I said I don't know or like enough people for that.
Motherfucker, the people that you do know and like, they're not all in this room. Don't give me that look.
One quit. The other one is dealing with family shit. And then everybody else is ineligible.
There are more people than just us, fam.
Well, they didn't make the draft. Ineligible.
And he didn't quit. Well, he got fired.
He really got
his
fired.
FMLA ran clean the fuck out.
Well, technically in the employment world, after so many no calls,
No,
it's a voluntary resignation.
he can't come back either.
No,
So I
do
don't
not rehire.
Yeah.
Something.
I don't want folks to show up one day be like, we pod. No, we not.
I don't even think he would try at this point.
Yeah, he's ineligible for rehire. But I mean, with his new job, he probably got a new schedule anyway, so
Right,
he
I
can't
don't
come in
think he
anyway.
would try anyway.
Unless he got like lemonade and fruit with some vodka.
No, not even there.
Not even there?
No.
Damn.
You can meet him in the parking lot, grab it, dap him up, and then come back down, and we can start.
Damn.
Yeah, he is
Not even
he
allowed
is
in the building.
banned from the
That's-
studio
that's-
unless
cut his
That's what
badge
they.
off?
That's what they told me at Walmart.
They cut his badge off.
Yeah.
Walmart was like, so you are not to come back on the premises. I was like, damn, nigga, with some TVs and some video games. It's like y'all feel?
Bro, that was a lot.
That was a lot, bro.
That was a lot of marked up merchandise.
Or marked down.
No, it was marked up because all that profit coming, like that should be coming from China. And then they just slap a Hachitashi box around it and sell it.
Niggas was getting TVs for the dirty.
Yeah. Well, I am I told y'all I'm kind of on the toxic end, so me and dude are still blocked phone number wise, but we continuously email something, send this email and see what I can make shape because this shout out to Sis, shout out to Britt, because that is the perfect thing. Like this crown is going straight to my triangle.
All right, let's go ahead and wrap this
So,
up.
with that being said, I like to thank
another
everybody
edition of the Hoecially
coming
Awkward.
to,
Yeah. Make sure you check us out on all streaming platforms. That's Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio. Follow this heifer on OnlyFans. Make sure you go ahead and check out CummersCandyCloset.com. Go ahead and get your last little gifts before the holidays to stock them stuffings. Something like that.
Stocking stuffing.
Yeah.
Somewhere along.
It was.
I knew where you
it
was
was
going.
a joke going in there, but it just didn't come out
Stocking
right.
stuffers.
No, you're supposed to stuff them stockings.
Stocking stuffers.
Or you could just
You're
stuff
buying
her.
stuff.
You could
stuff her in
her.
some stockings.
Well, I feel like if you gotta stuff her in the stocking, she shouldn't have them on.
Oh, you know what? Shout out.
Some of them stockings got the crotch cut out.
Shout out to the individual that asked me like, "Hey, you should do a squirting video in some black or brown stockings." And I said, "Hey, sure, custom videos, blah 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 blah." And then they disappeared. Oh, you thought that you were just gonna come in my inbox and make a request, and that's how it went, and I was just gonna do it? No, we pay for custom content around here. If you want a request, if you want anything custom that I'm not posting on my own, you are going to pay for it, or I will not do it.
You go your t-shirt guy, and you got to pay for your custom t-shirt. You got to pay for this custom content. Just that simple.
Pay them for custom t-shirts. You'll pay me for custom t-squirts.
Would that be p-squirts?
No, I'll be pissing Hennessy and everything else like these bitches doing these videos. Because this dude posted a video humping his chick, and he was like, "Oh yeah, make that pussy squirt and whatever." Like, bro, that is gold, like a 14-karat necklace. That is not squirt. But whatever you got to tell yourself.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
I feel you. So on that note, do we got a hoe?
We got a hoe.